All right, guys, I got a package from Andy out in Montana. And had I known that he'd included some hot tamales and a big box of M&Ms, I would have opened this much sooner. No, seriously, I'm going through these in the sequence that I received them, but I definitely would have been tempted. In addition to these goodies, I also have a challenge lock. And I don't see anything, no weirdness on the outside of this thing. And I have a nice letter. I'm going to have to roll that back part, but he did include a key with his letter. So we do have a key to fall back on. I'm not going to take advantage of it. Let me get this baby clamped up, figure out how to tension it, and let's see if we can get Andy's hot tamale cracked open. All right, guys, I got this thing pretty tight. I've chosen a tensioner. This is the SP14, the 1mm from Multipick, because it fits in there perfectly and really lets me control that core. I'm going to go counterclockwise. I've gone ahead and drawn a line right there if we get any fault sets. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. And I will try, let's try to rake up a fault set first. I'm going to go counterclockwise. So there we go, perfectly lined up. Slide this dude in there, light tension, and I'm just going to, assuming that there's a lot of high lows, it is a challenge lock. And I get nothing. No fault set, no counter rotation, no nothing. All right, so let's try to just traditional raking in and out. Do that elliptical thing. And again, I'm getting nothing. Oh, okay. Well, that's as good a time as any to stop. All right. Let's try this guy. This is the PN07 from Multipick from the Elite Kit. It is I think it's 23 thousandths. Let's go counterclockwise. Slide them all the way in. Light tension. And maybe a little tighter neck. Because they're all springy, so a little heavier tension. Okay, that's medium tension, and they're all still springy. So let's go heavy tension now. Now I got a binder right there in the front. Let's try starting from the front. Got a nice little click. Number 2, got a little click on him. That was 3. Okay, all the guys in the back are springy, which tells me I've probably overset one of these guys up in the front. Or they're not set. That was 4. But I think that was a random crunch. No one else is cooperating. All right, so let's try that again. Again, counterclockwise, moderate tension this time. And we still have a binder right here in the front. I think I mushed him in place. Let's start that again. Okay, click. 1. That was 3. All right, I think I screwed up with 3. I think I overset him. Let's try it again. Same direction, moderate tension. Let's look in the back first. They're all pretty springy. That was pin 2. That was 3. Okay, I think I overset 3 again, guys. All right, let's try to go clockwise. Maybe we change things up a little bit. The mark's going to be a little bit off, but that's the starting point. Moderate tension. Number 5, binding, right on the bottom. Whoa, now that probably was an overset. But that's okay, that was the first one I got picked. Yep, all right, so let's go back to 5. Lighten up on the tension a little bit. See if he's still the binder. And he's not. Feels like 2. Mush. That was 4. Whoa. I have overset something again. Oh my God. Unbelievable. All right, let's back it off. Again, going clockwise. Let's try to start in the back this time. Moderate tension. I keep choosing moderate because I'm not feeling any kind of security pins. There's no crunching, no fault set. And no binding. Crap. That was pin 1. I can't get back. There you go. All right, I'm lightening up and trying to drag it back down. Hoping that pin will fall. Give us another try. That was 3. All right, without a doubt, I have overset again. I'm going to change out my pick. I'm going to go with something thinner. I don't think he'll go all the way in. No, he won't even go in there. So this is the same pick I was using, the PN07, but this is the V07, so it's 4 millimeter or 15 thousandths. My thought is that maybe the other one is not going all the way to the top of the keyway. Maybe I'm not picking something high enough. Probably pin 2 or pin 5, because those are the two I keep mushing into place. There we go with the mush again. Three's all the way on the bottom. Pin 2's down. I felt a slight turn on the core. Oh, I'll take it. Got a deep fault set now, guys. I'm getting counter rotation on 1. And there we go. All right, there's a very deep one. I think it's pin number 2, and I believe it's pin number 5, and probably pin number 1 is some kind of spool. So, that's my theory. And if I'm nowhere close to right, I just won't post the video. That way I keep the look like I know what the heck I'm doing. I had to force this one, guys. There was, until that last pin, there was no feedback. Let's lock him up and see if I can get, without revealing all of his personal information here. All right, here we go. Well, definitely number 2. And I would have thought number 5 would be deeper, higher cut than that. He certainly felt like it. And it worked perfectly. No snagging, no nothing. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's see what he did to us. There's got to be some magic in here. All right, let's do Steven's tray for this. Phillips. That was right on the borderline of reaching my 10-minute limit. I'm going to call it good, guys. If you subtracted out all the talking, it would have been under 10 minutes. All right, let's get that key back. Letter out of here so I don't accidentally show stuff. And we will take, come here, you, not you, take you. I am not going to shim it because I didn't feel anything like T-pins or serration, so I'm betting that there aren't any. It's a gamble. I don't see any magic, guys, other than being able to keep me out as long as it did. Standard, 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 standard. Let me zoom this guy out so he'll focus right. There we go. And I see nothing. There's nothing on that core. We have 6 standard key pins. Okay, one better be a spool or something spool-like. And he is, spool. Number 2. There's a serrated. I did not feel that serrated at all. I felt nothing. I would have swore he was a standard pin. In fact, let's go ahead and pull these springs as well while we're here. I won't charge any extra for that. Freeze free. Pin number 2. Come on. There he is. All right, number 3. My goodness, look at this. Again, I did not feel, all this time trying to buffalo the lock, I should have suspected. I was using such heavy tension, I didn't even detect those serrated pins. Another spool. Let's go around the back. These are all standard, guys. All standard commercial pins. Number 6 is a standard commercial pin. All the springs are the same. Another spool. There was no counter rotation, guys. I'm telling you, I didn't feel any counter rotation. I didn't feel any serrated pins. Looking inside here, this is the original cover. I don't see that it's boogered up in any way, and I'm looking down inside of there. I just don't see. This is completely stock with all stock pins. We have all key pins are standards. Let me go ahead and neaten it up a little bit, get these guys all pointing in the right direction. Andy took the time to build it. That's the least we can do is take a look at it, right? But These are all commercial pins, every single one of them. All right, so we are looking at standards and a spool, standard and serrated, serrated on number 3, spool in number 4 and 5, and a standard in 6, just to keep them from flopping around until, theoretically, until we find a spool. But I never did until I found one spool, and that's it. The bitting, I think, is probably what I was over-focused on. Definitely, I was over-focused. I knew that there was a deep cut here, and I could have swore there was a deep cut in the back, but it really doesn't look like it. So we have a 5-pin lock, so we have 6 pins in this thing. So that last pin, a little bit of psychological warfare, but he was designed to ride right there on the tip. So Andy was playing that psychology game a little bit, but I felt 6 pins, so I'm not going to, I wasn't tricked too badly. Anyway, I was tricked in getting into all standards. I can't believe it. It took that long. Anyway, guys, appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Thank you, Andy, for the hot tamales and the M&Ms. If you guys like the video, click on that like button, hit the subscribe, and we might as well click on that notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. As always, I appreciate it if you'd be a patron as well. Stay safe, guys. Stay legal. If you like the idea of growing the Locksport community, please consider supporting the LockLab by either becoming a Patreon or clicking the join button below.